just about set to go. And starting this one, Chris Sale.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
That one pulled foul. And Sale deals. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. That one is absolutely belted. Could be extra bases. Around first, digging for two. The relay, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
Trey Turner now. A laser to left base hit. The go-ahead run moves up to third. He's held there with nobody out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with 1 out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
Here's Bryce Harper, known for his late inning heroics. Line drive. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. 1 runs in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Safe. It's 2-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch.
New pitcher for the Braves, number 63.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. Swung on, belted. And it bangs off the foul pole, home run. That'll fire up the dugout, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-0.
Well, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. We knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
And now it's Alec Bohm. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 5-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Max Kepler at the plate. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And a bunt towards third. Bare hand scoop over to first. And they get the out. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A solo shot. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And they add a run. It's 6-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Well, Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
This is Bryson's stop. And that one hammered. That's back. That one opts against the fence. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
One out and a runner at second. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall. The run comes in to score from second. It's an RBI single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. So man aboard. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up to first, and they get Turner for the out. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. But they take the lead on a huge 7-run outburst. On to the bottom. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Jerks and Profar now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll get off into the seats.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And a swing and a miss.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
back here at PNC Park, all set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Gone. He circles the bases. It's 8-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop.
Daysbel Hernandez, ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 9-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And here comes Alec Bohm. He's already homered here in this one. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back. That's down. One hops off the wall. And that's a double. So a man aboard. Here's the left fielder, Max Kepler. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Reaches but can't make the grab. And they get it in quickly. 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Waste no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now it's JT Realmuto. High fly ball out towards left field. That one's back. Gone. That was blasted to the moon. His 2nd home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 12-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on the platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Aaron Bummer.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Bunting, and it's in the air. Bummer hauls it in for the out. 1 down. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or can be bunted right back at a position player.
Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And out of here. That one felt good. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they tack one on the board. It's 13-0.
Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
One down. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. First-round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back-to-back, and they add a run. It's 14-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and Pierce Johnson will take over. Base is empty, 1 away. Here's Trey Turner. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Swings through that one out in front that time. Johnson, a 6'2 righty, 200 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2012. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. So Trey goes down on strikes.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Here comes Bryce Harper. He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. The final damage here, they bat around. 10 come to the plate. 7 runs on the board. Now to the bottom. We head to the bottom of the second. Here is Matt Olson. That one in the dirt. And that is ball 1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Castellanos gets under it. And it's caught for the out. Here's Marcell Ozuna. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So they're down to their final out. Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. And first offering is fouled off. They're down to their final strike. Ozuna, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The Braves down to their final strike. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Here's Jared Kelenic. Tap foul at the plate. The pitch. And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
14-zip at the end of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.